If you think using ChatGPT means you're using AI, you're completely wrong. You're using a fancy search engine. Real AI for business looks completely different. Less than 1% of companies are doing it. Don't even think about building AI agents until you do this first, because when you skip it, your AI hallucinates, it makes stuff up, and you wonder why you spent all that money on AI only to get mediocre results. I'm Remi, I've spent 15 years building software, and now I help companies build AI agents that actually work. But here's the secret. Before launching an agent, there's one foundation you must build first. Here's what's happening right now. Every founder I talk to says the same thing.
We're using AI. We have our support team using ChatGPT and our developers are using Copilot.
But you barely scratch the surface with AI. That's not real AI. Those are just AI tools that know nothing about your company. Real AI for your business means agents that can actually make decisions, take actions, and handle complex workflows without you. Here's where almost every company goes wrong. They jump straight into building agents, they hire consultants, spend $20K, and 6 months later, they're left with an AI agent that makes things up, gives bad answers, and creates more problems than it solves. Why? Because they skip the foundation. Before you build your army of AI agents, you need what I call an AI superbrain. Your AI brain is an AI database that contains all of your company's knowledge. Think every customer interaction, every support ticket, every piece of documentation, every Slack conversation, every piece of knowledge that exists in your company. But here's the critical part that everyone misses. It's not enough to just dump all of your data in your database. The data has to be structured well. You don't want someone who just watched a few AI tutorials building this for you. I've watched agencies with no tech background try to build AI agents, and the results can be costly. With the right data structure, your AI understands the relationships between everything. When a customer submits a support ticket, your AI needs to know, well, who is this customer? What plan are they on? What's their usage history? How often do they log in? What other tickets have they submitted? Who on your team has context with them? And what's the standard process for this type of issue? Without proper structure, your AI is just guessing, and those guesses will lose you customers. So what does proper data structure look like? Well, first you need to link your systems, like Stripe, CRM, support tickets. Your customers need to be connected all across the board. Second, document all of your processes in plain English. No do onboarding, but instead send welcome emails within 2 hours of sign up, and then schedule onboarding call for enterprise customers, etc., etc. Third, label your data in a way that AI can understand. Every support ticket should be tagged with a category, a product area, etc. Every customer should have a plan type, a goal, a dedicated account manager. I'm not gonna lie, this is tedious. It's not sexy. But this is the difference between AI that works and AI that hallucinates. What I've learned over the years is that the companies that succeed don't start with the flashy stuff. They start with a strong foundation. Think back to when internet became a thing and everything went digital. Companies had to organize and digitize everything before they could automate. It's the exact same thing with AI. So ask yourself right now, could you pull up a customer's entire history? Plan, the ticket, the usage, in under 30 seconds. If not, your data isn't ready for AI. And once you get there, AI can make decisions that will blow your mind. But when it's built on messy, siloed data, it's just expensive guesswork. So here's what happens when you get the foundation right. Instead of AI that sends generic response, you get AI that understands context. The difference is night and day. Companies with proper AI foundations can automate complex workflows that would seem almost impossible without. Their AI doesn't just replace simple tasks, it elevates human decision-making by providing the right information at the right time. As an example, AI could notice that your top customer's usage dropped 30%. But then it digs deeper. It sees on LinkedIn their CEO left last week. It alerts your CSM with exactly who to contact and what to say. Another example to grow revenue could be AI discovers that clients spending 50K on Facebook ads but under 10K on Google are missing 70% of the potential revenue. It flags exactly which accounts are impacted, unlocking millions in additional ad spend across 15 clients. And the last example, more with cost cutting, AI can realize that 40% of your support tickets are variations of the same 5 questions that could be solved with better documentation. Instead of just answering tickets, it writes the missing help articles, it updates your knowledge base, and it reduced the support volume by something like 30%, saving you from hiring another 2 people. But here's what I see for companies that skip that step. They launch an AI chatbot that gives wrong answers because they don't understand the business context. They build automation that breaks every time there's an edge case. They spend months debugging AI that's making decisions based on incomplete or wrong information. I've watched companies burn through hundreds of thousands on AI projects that actually made their operations worse, all because they wanted to skip straight to the sexy stuff without building the foundation. The companies dominating AI right now, they're not the ones with the fanciest models, they're the ones with the cleanest, most structured data. So if you're serious about AI automation for your company, here's what you need to do first. Step 1, audit your data structure. Can you easily connect a customer across all your systems? If not, you need to fix that first. Step 2, document your processes and SOPs as if it was for new employees getting onboarded all by themselves. And it should all be there. Also document what the exceptions are and when to escalate to a manager. And then step 3, make sure you label and connect all of your data sources in one place. Only after you have that foundation should you think about building AI agents. Most companies try to skip this because it's hard work, but the companies that do this work properly, they're going to dominate the market while their competitors are still playing with ChatGPT. So if you're serious about building this AI foundation the right way, I work with companies ready to scale without adding headcount. If you want to talk, I'll drop the link in the description. If this opened your eyes to what real AI implementations look like, make sure to like and subscribe. In my channel, I break down real strategies that high-growth companies are using to automate their operations without the BS. Also, let me know in the comments, if you had an AI brain today, what's the first task that you'd automate? I'll see you in the next one.